Have audio now? Oh, I do. There we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Simcade. We're live for what is now round four. Round four, Austria. Of season 8. Joined by this is a strange one because it's been such a long time since we did this together. Ninja, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
This,
Sorry, I'm just trying to. YouTube doesn't work.
This seems a bit weird, doesn't it, me and you? Because we don't usually say co-host like this, do we? Much anymore.
Yes.
No.
Sorry, I'm distracted. I'm distracted trying to get the YouTube thing to show up.
Okay. Anyway, well, I'll talk. We are trying something today. We've got Twitch running in the background as well. So you guys over on Twitch, if you want to watch on Twitch instead, you can. We're also live on YouTube, obviously, because this is where you're watching me. Austria. So I like this track a lot. I was due to be racing this track, and I've done a bit of sneaky practice, but I'm now not allowed to do the racing because, you know, this comes first, so I'll cry in a little corner myself later, but it's okay. I really, really like this track. Ninja, I know you have an absolute hatred for this track, don't you?
Would you call it hatred?
I would definitely. The way that you negatively speak about this wonderful track, I would feel it's hatred.
It's hatred, okay. Yeah, I just don't like it at all. I don't know what it is. It just bores me.
Bores you?
I think that's what. Yeah, I think I get really bored on it.
I don't think the only time this track would ever I can imagine boring me is if you get lapped, because it's very, very difficult to get unlapped because of the shortness of the track. So the nature of the track would mean that. Oh, that's going to be a horrible noise. Apologies. Yeah, that would be the hardest thing in this is to get yourself unlapped. I just think it's such a fast-paced track that it really excites me. I don't know why. I really don't know why, but it does, and I enjoy it. So I'm going to stick with my enjoyment of this track.
Well, I don't mind people enjoying the track. It's just not for me.
No, that's probably one of the best reasons why you decided that you weren't going to race this track, isn't it? That this track did end up getting selected, which is good.
Well,
but now,
I think it was more just the way it worked out.
Yeah?
Because there's going to be doing commentary this week anyway.
Yeah, definitely.
It didn't matter what the track was.
So anyway, your hot pick for qualifying and the race, who have you got pegged for greatness today?
I think we have to knock this guy, Gordinho, or Phoenix, if he's racing. He is racing, isn't he?
Phoenixy? Yes.
Yeah, and I'm going to throw Rosa in there. I don't think Rosa's been as quick as he could be recently. But,
I think Rosa's sort of been struggling, hasn't he? Struggling for the pace and struggling for the newcomers. Hello, Phoenixy. Horrible track. This is he another one for the hatred of this track. I really like this track. I don't get
it's a bit strange, but
why you're all so negative about this.
Yeah.
I feel that we have a lot of new people that are really good. Yes. And I think it's really putting the test of the people that we usually had in, and I think it's really testing out these boys that oh, some rain in the race. Oh, there we go, some insider knowledge there. So might get some different strategies, which is strange for this track. Usually it's quite dry here, isn't it?
It normally is, yeah. But...
yeah. So first one onto track. I'm just going to put the track back up.
He's Mr. V2.
Mr. V2. He's always the first. Cody, I think I've got the first one on.
No, V2's heading into turn 2 at the minute.
In the McLaren.
Or, no, sorry.
Yeah, he's in the McLaren up top of the hill.
Turn 3, because turn 2 apparently is that little kink.
Do you know what? They've re-profiled this in the game, haven't they?
They have.
I don't think I've actually driven it. I don't think I've driven it.
Well, it's basically all they've done is added the MotoGP stuff.
Yeah, that's the climb up the hill's different, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's got even more of a kink in it now, isn't it? Instead of it being a bit more of a straight line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I don't even know if it's changed that much because the MotoGP bit is before that kink.
Okay, but anyway, I have not been on this since they reprofiled it.
Yeah.
This track. I like the fact now in Twitch you have the advert on the left hand side, which is constantly there. Your Amazon, what you look at in your Amazon. I like that as well. Cheers, Twitch.
Is it?
Yeah, I am anyway.
I totally get that. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, it's disappeared now. Nice. Anyway, back to some racing. So yeah, what were we saying about like the likes of Rosa and a look like Winther V2? We had Mons last week turn up who didn't have a great race, but I think we've just got these guys that are very good.
Yes.
Very, very good.
It's very competitive up at the front.
Yes. Which we saw, what was it, a 3 or 4 way battle last week for the top step until I think a couple of them tripped over themselves. But yeah, it's a real test to these guys, really, so it's good.
Yeah.
Putting these guys through their
He's
paces.
going to come up to traffic.
He is. The Mercedes getting out of the way. Just. I was on board with him actually, and then I flicked off by accident, so I hit my knee.
I think that was Gordinho.
Yeah, it's just starting to lap in the background. 104.6. That's the benchmark for everybody to start, but that's quite sort of average a lap around here. You look in the fast boys, 103s. I believe Fenexi was doing.
You say average.
Yep.
My time trial time is 104.7, so V2 is quicker than my time trial.
Fenexi with a 104.2. I did say it would be near the 103.
Yeah. And this is them only getting ramped up as well. It's going to get much quicker towards the end.
It is, yeah, towards the end. And to be fair, you can do the 3 runs here with ease because it's such a short track. You know, you can out, in, shake it all about, then back out again, and you're still within good time to do another run.
Yeah. Only 25 laps as well, so it's going to be a short race.
Yeah, isn't it short in real life though, isn't it? Because of the nature of the track. Oh, Gordinho getting all sorts of sideways there. As he flicks the car and right and does take provisional pole with a 104.022.
And Harrison's retired, he's had enough.
Yep.
He's done his lap. He's like, that's good enough for me.
I'll take P5, see you later. I don't think we know what these setups. Yeah, well, I think that's going to be the nature of people backing up, isn't it? Slowing down.
Yeah.
A couple of people that still haven't set laps. Nick Furyman, Mikey, Notable. I'm guessing they're looking for the 2-run strategy.
Yeah, just on board here now with Rob.
Yep.
As he starts his lap, so let's see what he gets. He's got plenty of clean air in front of him. As he's heading up the back straight through turn 2. Which really shouldn't be a turn 2, but it is. Looking for the 100-meter board. Rob, I think he braked a little bit too late into turn 3. That's going to cost him on this straight down to turn 4. Looking for the 100-meter board again. A bit late again on the brakes. But he's actually got it turned in. I'm guessing that's the power of the downshifts. And then around the 2 sweeping left-handers here at turn 7 and 8, I think it is. Through turn 9, and then down past the pit entrance at turn 10. Try not to take too much, but carry as much speed as possible, and don't cut here. Oh, he's just held it in. Turn 11, across the line.
Yeah, I think there was an apex there somewhere, wasn't there?
Yeah. Decent lap.
Nice. Yeah, solid. It's a banker, isn't it? Gets him on the board, which is you know what you need. It's only 3/10 behind Cody, his son. So yeah, good effort there. Just on board with Nick Furyman, who is one of the guys.
Is Mikey okay?
Mikey got booted. I don't know if he needs an invite back. Yellow flags on track. Yeah, what's his car doing?
His car's bouncing forwards and backwards.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on there. It's saying that he's in the pit, but his car's out on the track.
Okay. Strange.
So I don't know.
How bizarre. What I can say is we're missing Yuki.
Are we missing Yuki? Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Where's Yuki?
I don't know. Sad times.
I will see if I invite Mikey back in, if it fixes things.
Do you think that is now the oh, there we go, as Nick Fuhrman puts in a 104.770, which is a good bank line. You were talking about Rosa there, gets himself up into P2 with Winther, taking P4 as well. So outlaps for Winther and V2. That mid pack, everybody in the 104s is so compact. Sammy Joe, I'm guessing that's somebody new. Who joined
Sammy Joe. I think you raced last week.
Did he?
I think so.
I don't think he did.
I'll need to check.
If he did, then I don't remember.
I will soon find out because I have the scores, which is Google spreadsheets.
But anyway, new to the league, so yet to show us what he's made of, really, isn't it? I'm just watching Winther as he starts his second flying lap, hits the first corner curb on the inside and drags the car as far left as you can. His power's up the hill. Not a great deal of time to get up to full speed here. Hits the 1 meter board and 100 meter board, and he's there. Purple sector 1. He goes past Mikey's Ghost. Downhill braking right-hander. This is tricky to spot. You're always wanting to push, but you're scared of pushing it too much as you sweep right hand into the right hand side. Using as much as the curb as you can, just not too much, because obviously the gravel, you don't want to put off by that. Double left-hander here. I think this flows really well. The double left-hander, then the flick right that you have to do to get it, not making sure that you don't corner cut as well, because it's very tricky. And then these two double right-handers. Easy to get yourself caught up in a penalty here, isn't it?
It is, and it's also very easy to lose the rear end because you're carrying so much speed through
P2.
fast corners.
That's more of what Winther's made of. A couple hundreds off.
A couple of, only 700s.
Yeah, the man sitting on provisional pole, Gordino, is in the pits. Outlap, Rosa and Finexi, ones to look out for here, I would say.
Yeah.
Need to put in a good effort here.
I wonder did Mikey get sorted? I will need to talk to chat.
Is his car still doing his crazy things? Yep.
Yeah.
Right, we do have Nautibolt going considerably slow, and we have Finexi on a lap who's just about to hit turn 3. I wonder if it's putting many people off, if anybody can see that. I mean, it did look like it put Finexi off as Golf's left the session as well.
Yeah, it's very interesting. I wonder if people are having issues here. I'll need to send Golf another invite then.
How bizarre.
How bizarre. The nature of online racing.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy, isn't it?
It's never going to be perfect. Maybe in a perfect world, in a couple of years when we're, got £1 million investors behind us, we can all have like LAN races and things like that. But until then, we'll have to make do with this. And maybe someone will be able to recover Mikey's car.
Maybe. Can you just check the YouTube streams that look okay?
The YouTube streams?
Yeah. I mean, yours looks perfect. As always. Top professional. Golf's left again. So we are having trouble in said paradise. We're just watching Finexi's on a second outlap. I wonder if he's doing a double push on these tyres. He's trying to get a little bit of a slipstream there for the Mercedes as I think it's Gordino gets well and truly out of the way.
He does. Resent an invite to Golf, and yes, stream's fine. And there we have him. Yuki's here.
Yay!
Hello, Yuki.
Hello, Yuki. We were just talking about you. We miss you. By our honourable stream member.
It's not the same without Yuki.
No, it's not. In the pits, we see Finexi. I thought
Yeah,
he'd
he's
carried on.
gone back
Struggled
in.
that. Rosa improved by a couple hundreds.
Yeah, he's up there now with the front row motorboat as well. And there's only, what, 3/10 between the top 4? 5?
Yeah, half a second covers the top 7.
Yeah, which is what was would be expecting around Austria.
Still scary though.
It is.
Just on board with Sammy Jot. Is it Jot or Jotte? Is it like Jota?
Jota, maybe?
Who knows?
There we go.
Improve.
Mikey's back in now. So now I wonder what will happen. Mikey's car.
Oh
Still
yeah.
stuck in the...
Interesting. Are we going to have the cut? Oh, he's left again.
Oh, he's left. I'll send him another invite. See,
And Golf's joined.
this is Simi's fault. We're going to blame Simi because Simi would be hosting.
It would be. What is the occasion for Simi? Is he Mr. Busy? Is he?
Yeah, something's came up, so he's not.
Okay. Yuki, you were late by a considerable amount, and we don't like that. Usually, you're the first person in the chat, and we rely on you for some chats, and you weren't there, so we're sad.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Does that mean we have to fine him now?
Fine him?
Yeah, you know where the football clubs will fine a player for being late.
Maybe.
Do we fine Yuki for being late?
What's the punishment? What's the fine?
Oh, don't know. A bag of Haribos.
A bag, a singular bag of Haribos.
A singular bag of Haribos for being late.
Each, because obviously it's put stress on us both.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So 2 bags of Haribos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't know what Haribos are, do they have Haribos in the US?
I'm guessing they do.
I don't know.
They
I'm
should
not
have.
convinced. I don't think so. Yuki, can you confirm? Do you have Haribos in the US? We don't find people in the NFL for being late. I bet they do. I bet they do. Training, if you're late to training, like miss a football boot or a shin pad or a shoulder pad or something, you will get fined. You just don't know about it. They do have Haribos in the US. Damn. You were
There
right.
we go.
Ninja.
Right.
Mikey keeps
Cody.
leaving.
Can Cody get into the 104s?
Can. Should we stay on board with him? Comes out of the last 2 corners. Pushing that Red Bull to its maximum potential. Last corner. Swings out wide. Careful not to invalidate. Crosses the line.
He's slower.
Slower. Yeah, 2/10 slower.
Disappointing.
Finexi is struggling to get a proper lap in, but I'm guessing we'll be out for another run in a second. And he ran out of VRS.
So.
Yeah, he ran out of VRS. Winther is on the lap currently as well. He's going to come up with some traffic. A Mercedes in front of him. Is it a Mercedes or an Alpine?
Who's that?
Cody has retired. He's had enough. Winther. Mercedes in front of him.
Mercedes. Just see what Liar did. Liar did a 107.150. Should be a good fight between Liar and Polly.
Yeah, I mean, they've had it out on track before, haven't they? And chuck a Mikey or a Craig in there, and you've usually got quite a solid battle for some, low points, haven't you?
Yeah. Liar did run wide there, but he didn't pick up any penalties.
Rosa on an outlap as well. I think the last lot of Mikey left the session again. We need to actually find out what's going on with Mikey.
Yeah.
Rosa showing us all how to glitch as well. Showing us how it's done. He's turning them hacks on as he's coming into the last couple of corners. Jokes, by the way, he don't do that. Definitely do that. But however, there is still bets on that it's his sister racing. Because I reckon she's definitely better at F1 than he is.
Who's this? Sorry.
Rosa.
Rosa's sister?
Yeah, it's definitely Rosa's sister. It's not
I didn't
Rosa.
even know Rosa had a
That's all.
sister.
He does, and it's definitely not Rosa. This is his sister. And I'll tell you now, you are better than your brother. Go you. Up to turn 3. He's got a bit of traffic, a Red Bull in his way. An Alpine behind him. Can he make a nice turn 4? Sweeping out wide. I think he might have backed off. This looks either very controlled and slow. We'll see as he hits the timing board for sector 2. He's up by a tenth and a bit. This is going to be close at the front. I'll tell you now, and Gordino has managed to get a 103s just about. Last 2 corners for Rosa. Can he put himself up on provisional pole with 1 minute left of the session? Crosses the line. He does. Oh, he does. Welcome back, Rosa.
Hopefully we can get Golf back in as well. And yeah, there's only 1 minute left, so... And there's a lot of traffic on the track right now.
Yeah, I don't know who you want to take. Who do you want? Winther or Gordino or Fenexi? Fenexi on a lap now. He's coming around the last 2 corners. Can he pull a lap together? I didn't see his sector 2 timing boards. Last 2 corners, got traffic in front of him, but I think he's okay. Not making sure he doesn't run too wide in the last corner across the line. Does not improve. But there's the double push that we've been going for.
Yeah.
We've got 4 people on a hot lap. We can only watch one of them. I'm on board with Fenexi.
I'm on board with V2 here, who's just started.
Sector 1, he is within hundreds of his previous lap? Don't know why I said previous lap. We'll just see as he's got what appears to be an Aston Martin, but it seems to be far enough out of the way. Can he improve on sector 2? Crosses over sector 2, is a 10th up. This is looking good for somewhere around, if he can keep it nice and neat and tidy and not invalidated. This is looking good for 2nd or 3rd. Comes around the last corner. They got any improvements on Gordino. Fenexi going across the line. P3. Let's jump onto Gordino's just behind. Oh, he doesn't manage to stick it on pole. How about Winther? Oh, he invalidates. Oh no.
Where
this
would
is
that have
Austria.
been? 904. That would have been good enough for pole. Oh wait, no, it updated there now. 104.026. So slightly off. Qualifying is chaotic around here. It's like you can't keep track of it.
No, the top 4 were on such good runs. All 4 of them is yeah. Look at that. Top 4 covered within a tenth. I'll just run through the grid really quickly. Taking his first pole position of season 8. Welcome back, Rosa, to the top step. With Gordino and Fenexi battling it out really close. Yeah, they're match times. I don't know if you noticed. They are identical times. Fenexi and Gordino, with Winther taking 4th. Notabot V2. Sammy Joltz. Nick Fury and Harrison and Lance taking up 10, and then Golf, Rob, Cody, Liar, Polly, and a weird and strange Mikey that we have no idea what was going on with this car, but I'm sure we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I did not notice that Fenexi and Gordino took matching lap times. That's
yes.
But Fenexi's was done 2nd, so Gordino takes P2. Yeah. So there you go. That concludes qualifying. Let's see what the race holds dry for the start. Everybody up on
there was a call that there might be rain
during the race, I believe.
Yeah. Hopefully that comes mid-race. That'll spice things up a bit. Hopefully we get Mikey and Golf back in. Maybe now that quali's over, it might settle things down a bit.
I don't think this circuit looks too different, Yuki. I think it looks just as it usually does.
I think maybe he's thrown with a MotoGP bit.
I think it's just a track profile, isn't it? I don't think it's much aesthetically that the you were to look at is different.
No, not really. Where the big statue of the bull is, there's the new stand there, the Max Verstappen stand. I think that's new. I don't know if they were in last year's game or not.
So why did Sebastian Vettel not get a stand?
I don't know. That's a very good point. Considering he won, what, 5 championships with him?
4.
4?
Was it 4? 4.
I don't know.
He's definitely 4-time world champion, isn't he? Yeah, why?
Is Vettel not 5-time world champion?
Is he 5 or 4?
I don't know. I thought he was 5.
Well, they were all back to back, weren't they?
Yeah.
Back to back to back to back to back. Right, I'm pretty sure it's 4 or 5. Anyway, however many he's got, we know that he's got lots, and
Yeah.
pretty sure he deserves a stand.
I think he deserves a stand as well.
Yes.
I agree with that.
If it's not at the Red Bull Ring, then it should be at Abu Dhabi, or Monza, or Imola. There's just a few to choose from there. Make it happen.
Okay,
But
it
it'll have to
seems
be sustainable
Mikey
now.
is in, but Golf is not. But Golf is restarting his computer.
Okay, okay.
And hopefully we'll get
How
him
are
in.
the tyres looking? Yuki, that's a good question, and that's why we have you here. So, Rosa, what a shock there, starting on the hard tyres. So is Lance and Laya. So they're not convinced that the soft medium is the strap to go for, which is usually the three-quarter race. Third race. That's usually the tyre strategy. Anyway, soft tyres for Venexi, Nick Fury, Golf, Cody, and Mikey, and the rest on mediums. Interesting.
Yeah. Who has gone off?
That looks like
Winther.
Winther, yeah.
Did Winter spin?
It's a good job there's no points for...
Oh, as Rosa almost crashes into the wall.
Yeah, people struggling tyre prep here on an outlap.
Yeah.
He's backing everybody up, even though you don't need to, really, do you? The game doesn't calculate tyre cooldown at whilst it's waiting.
No.
Which I suspect would be something very, very hard to calculate, wouldn't it? That's probably why they don't do it.
Yeah, who else is
It's
disconnected?
a Ferrari nearly off the track there as well.
Is that V2? Oh wait, no, that's Golf's car.
Smoke that you're getting as well from people locking up. I've got an absolute horrific camera angle. I don't know if you've seen my camera angle. It's the same as yours. What on earth is that?
Yeah, there you go. Just change camera a few times on Rosa.
No, I'm going to go on board with Venexi for the start of the Grand Prix, and they're away, and we take the short blast down to turn 1. Venexi trying to make some ground up as well, taking up the inside line. Rosa has lost out as well, so Gordinho takes the first with Venexi. Sorry, I couldn't even get my words out then. Venexi tucking in behind as well, and it looks like Rosa on them hard tyres is really, really struggling to get them fired up. Up the inside, and we're going to see Notable, Winther as well, sorry. Wow.
Ooh, yeah, a few little touches there. Sammy Jota had a little coming together there. I think he with V2. But it seems mostly clear at the minute. Oh, they're still hitting each other. Very aggressive overtaking there. Golf having issues.
I mean, they're very close, aren't they? The McLaren and Alpine driver V2 and Sammy Jota. They are going up into the last 2 corners pretty much nose to tail.
Very, very close here. V2 just dropping the front 5 slightly.
Oh, we're watching Rosa getting all out of shape, saying that's allowed Winther and Notable to get through. Rosa not really liking them hard tyres, but they will definitely come back to him. That is one thing that he has, but he cannot lose too much ground.
Yeah, is he... No, I was going to say, is he thinking... Well, he's got 2 things here. He's hoping for maybe a safety car, as we do have Golf out, and that might bring out a safety car.
The McLaren...
The other thing is Rosa might be gambling on starting to rain.
Yeah.
So, we'll see.
Hi,
HL.
HL's in chat. Made it home in time. See... yeah, how are we doing? I'm fine, I'm good, yeah. Doing really good. Golf's left and joined, but his car's retired, so that's just really unfortunate, that, isn't it?
it wouldn't let him take control of the car.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on with the lobby today. A couple of people struggling.
Yeah, Nick Furyman dropping down. He's lost a few places there. Both Red Bulls past him now.
Yeah.
As we are starting to get people settling in, and we're starting to see who's got the pace. Roz has lost out the most here at this start, but on the hard tyres he was going to anyway.
Yeah, this pack from first to fourth that we've got going on as we got around the outside. Finexion, Gordini, I think there was respectful room given, but a gentle reminder that, excuse me, this is still my line.
Yeah.
And we're going to see around the outside again as Finexi gets pushed right onto that curb. This is allowing Winther to sit in tight behind them as well. Yeah, like you're saying, Rosa now is stuck in that second pack behind, I think V2 is the one, but V2's no slouch. He's catching up to these boys.
Yeah, it's taking a lap or two for V2 to catch up as we do have yellows. That's a Red Bull. That is Rob.
Rob, yeah.
Rob maybe having issues there. He was running very close to Cody. But it's one of those corners where it's very easy to lose the rear end of the car. I didn't see what happened, but yeah, this race up at the front. So V2's joined this now. He's got the tyres heated up.
Yeah, not just V2 though. This is not really out of the realms of Sammy Joe, and Harrison is the one that's backed right off from this pack. So there's some tapping there. I think there's a bit of a backup there from Gordinio, which allowed Finexi was really unsure on how to deal with that.
Yeah, there was a lot of smoke and a few little bumps.
Yep.
But it seemed to get through without any damage.
Again, I will tell you a little trick around Austria, okay, that I learned from a great driver that I know. It's not Mikey, sorry. That Austria, the easiest way to get around Austria in second place is just to follow. You don't need ERS around here much because the lap is so short. You don't need to overtake either. You can just sit there, and then on the last lap you can pounce.
Yeah, there's definitely a train forming as they snake up the main street.
Yep, and I think this is what we're seeing. I think we're seeing Gordinio is sort of maintaining the pace. Oh, we're going to see around the outside, Winther. Had enough of that impatient move around the outside. He's got to be careful of Gordinio. Is he going to make that one stick? He does. That's a good move, that.
That's a very good move around the outside. Phoenix shouldn't be running out of grip on these soft tyres already.
No. But in all honesty, like I said, I wouldn't be overly worried. This pack is humongous. They've got, what, 7 people?
Yeah.
Which for Simcade is, yeah, I'd say that's like a record of Simcade for a train of cars that we've got. I know the nature of the track would mean that they'd all be bunched up, but this is borderline crazy. We've got an Aston Martin of note about in the background trying to find his way through Finexi, but I don't think he can. Sammy Jolt sounds like a PSGL name driver, does it? You have to do some research there because I have no idea.
Yeah, speaking of Sammy Jolt, he has picked up a 3-second penalty for cutting track limits. Which I suspect by the end of the race there's going to be a lot of people with time penalties.
Well, that's something else I was going to mention.
Oh, big dive! Oh, sorry.
Go on.
From the Aston Martin there. Big dive, but he pulled back in behind Ferrari of Finexi. Is it Finexi? I'm going to go with Finexi. I think that's what you said, Finexi.
Yeah.
Okay. He's got the DRS. He's going for the overtake. Down the hill. Next stick.
Yeah. Oh, Finexi's not letting that one go, is he? I don't think he'd be overly impressed with himself.
No, he should have just slotted back in there. There was no need to fight that. The move was already made. And now it's going to cost him time.
Yeah, I don't know whether them tyres look like they're had enough, don't they?
I think he could be stuck. Oh, V2. Little tap there.
This V2 gets through on Finexi as well, so all the medium tyre runners have got past Finexi. Yeah. So are them tyres dying a bit of a death? Are we going to see Rosa and Sammy Jolt? You see, this is where Rosa, where he is sat now on them hard tyres. Could this be the masterclass?
Yeah, a bit of pain at the start of the race, but it'll come back to him now.
He's still in the pack, isn't he?
He is. And that's where you really want to be. It's like the pit stops will start out. It's another big lock up there.
Yeah, I just watched Sam and Joel just get out of the way at the back. I think we got Lance and Nick Furman. Did you see them too?
No, I think it was just a
battle going on there.
DRS overtake.
I do want to go down to the back of the field because I think there's some good efforts. There's a group of 3, Red Bull, Nick Furman and Lance. There's a bit of a battle going on there, but this front 7, it's like watching a marathon, isn't it, where you get like your little runners run off in front and then just leave a couple of stragglers. These boys are showing us how it's done.
Oh, I'm just realising we could have brought up both of our streams onto the same thing. But never mind, that's for another time. So anyway, another boat getting overtaken here by V2. V2 up into the podium place as he was.
Oh, that's V2. I mean, it's close not to take out the 2 cars that went past him then.
Oh, did he? Yeah, I'm guessing he spun up the wheels there. That was a good recovery.
Yeah, that was
I
close.
thought he was in the wall.
Oh, cheers Twitch, we've got some adverts coming on. Thank you very much.
Oh, HL, your heart? Yeah,
I mean,
heart was
mine when he came back onto the track. That battle for P9 is heating up as well. I'm just going to give that on board a bit of a try because Nick Furman, Cody and... Nick Furman, Cody and Lance are battling out back there.
Cody picked up a time penalty, ran very wide off the track. Yep. So Lance has made up 2 places.
Golf's not happy.
No, Golf having issues there with the internet and the game just not working out for him, unfortunately.
Yeah, I thought the V2 was going to take out multiple cars then as well. I did. The way that he rejoined looked safe, but the way that them 2 cars came around, they creep up on you very, very quickly. As Lance is released. Them hard tyres looks like that. Them hard tyres are coming back into play because just looking, jump back on board with Rosa. He's now putting a lot of pressure back on Noltebolt.
Yeah. Is Lance going for the rain strat as well?
I think Lance and Rosa must be in communications because wide there for Noltebolt. It looks like his medium tyres. Yeah, struggling. Sammy Joe and Finexi switching positions. They're side by side.
Yeah, they almost. I don't know if they tapped there or not.
7 and 8.
But they're super close to each other.
Oh, getting on the grass as well. Dusty over there. I like the fact that you can see a lot of the particles. V2 has joined this battle again. Is he going to go up the inside on Finexi? He is. That's a move. Oh, sideways for Finexi.
That's brilliant overtake.
That just looked to me like them tyres of Finexis are just giving up. I think he's either waiting for rain, which I don't think is coming. It looks dry for now.
Oh, as we have an Alpine off. Sammy Joe in the wall. I don't think he got any damage. Doesn't look good.
No.
But yeah, I got a bit loose coming out of turn 1 and went straight to the wall. The same thing if V2 did the lap or so before.
The driving that we've been getting, HL, has just been, crazy. This top 7 are so close. I mean, V2's just a bit off the pace now, but if we can see him catch back up this group, then
I think with V2, Finexi and Sammy's kind of fighting there, they've lost this front 4, who are still very close to each other. I'm actually surprised Roz is able to hold on with these hards to the back of the pack.
I think that might just be with how much grip the medium tyres are losing lap after lap.
Yeah. When are we looking for pit stops then?
I didn't see the game's strat because we were too engrossed by Winther going off the track. As Nick Furman picks up a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. This is where you've got to be careful with this track. They do creep up on your penalties here.
Yeah, so that's Sammy and Nick Furman both in the pit. So were they the soft runners?
I don't know, but I was just watching Noltebolt there nearly going on Winther. Yes, they were. Who were we talking about, sorry?
Sammy Joe and Nick Furman.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
We're going to assume they were on the sauce because it's an early start.
Do we need to start writing these things down?
I think so. I think we need a little notebook.
Okay, Ted's notebook.
Yeah, as Rob and Cody fighting it out. Oh,
father and son.
Yeah, Rob's done well to catch back up because he did have that issue earlier. He's got the pace. He's all over the back of him. Can he get the move made?
Tire offset.
Camera.
I'm just going to jump on board. I've got a top little bit of wiggle there from Cody.
Yeah, Rob had a bit of a wiggle too coming out.
Is coming
Cody
into the pits?
Cody is pitting.
Yeah, nice. And that's nice to see that we are being respectful of the driver's brief. Thanks very much, Cody. You paid attention. Can you keep it within the markers? It nearly didn't slow that car down then. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was close.
It's because the game lies.
Does it?
It tells you where to brake, but you have to brake like a good 10 meters before that.
Yeah.
So, Roz is still holding on here.
He is, and V2 is catching up as well, slowly.
Yeah, he's almost back in the DRS. Once he gets that, that'll bring him back up onto this train.
Yeah.
Which he has done so. And where's the detection zone? It is just before the final corner.
Yeah.
Any pitters? No. Rosa maybe struggling here a little bit?
Yeah, he's sort of backed off the front three now, slightly. Still within DRS. Again, like I was saying to you before, as long as you're within that DRS, you can just drag yourself along.
Yeah.
But V2 well and truly found his way back to this pack. Finexi is holding on for something great here, isn't it? I have to say, okay, not that I want to jinx this at all, but it's looking gloomy.
Yes, it has. The sun's gone.
Yeah.
And
clouds
is Rosa going to try save tires now and wait? Because it's not like other years where it's like, you know, as soon as DRS disabled, you can come in and pit. Sometimes you have to pit after it or before it now.
It's looking awfully gloomy, isn't it?
Yeah. And we're back up to 5 cars in this little train.
Yeah, and Finexi is dropped right off.
He has. His tire's gone. He's on the softs, so...
Rain was forecast. Look at the onboards. What onboards? What for?
Is it raining on the onboard cameras? No rain yet.
No, but it is definitely 100% gloom and doom in the skies in Austria, in the mountains of Austria. This train of 5 cars, I don't think I could be in that.
No, I would definitely have lost a few wings by now.
Unintentionally murdered somebody as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, what I would like to say, whilst we've got a bit of watching out with 5 people out on the track, is if you are old or new to Simcade, welcome. Don't forget to drop us a like and a follow. Both on Twitch and on YouTube. We are on both ends of the spectrum tonight.
Yes. We'll keep pushing Twitch a little bit more in the second half of the season. For now, it's just a test. Oh, V2, he almost lost it. Oh, that was a big wobble there from V2, but he's managed to hold on to it. He still kept it within the half second, so he'll not lose any time. He'll get DRS here again. But yeah, this is a very interesting race. You know, as much as I hate the track, when people are racing like this, it does make it exciting.
Oh, that's 3! Rosa Noltabo and V2 there. What happened to them two?
There was a big collision. Someone spun someone else, and V2 had nowhere to go but straight into the middle of them. Has Rosa damaged the car? No, the wing seems to be intact. I don't actually know what happened there. Someone tapped someone, I think.
Yeah, it seemed to be coming into the first corner. Just a bit of a standstill, didn't they?
Yeah.
But this is exactly what happened last week, where it was a great 3 or 4 car battle, and they tripped over each other.
It's very difficult to tell what happened there, but yeah, they've lost these front 2 now of Gardino and Winther. Will we see them come into the pits?
Yeah, you have to keep an eye out on Noltabo. I think he's going to be the first one through. Rain. I've just seen spots of rain.
Yeah, so they're going to stay out. They're going to risk it for the rain
100%.
drop.
There is rain on the front of Nautibolt's car.
Yeah, it's definitely dropping. I've got the camera looking down the street, and there's big heavy drops coming down. Rosa is going to try and overtake Harrison here. This should be straightforward. DRS open. Harrison doesn't have any, and that's Rosa back up to 6th place. So Rosa lost out the most there.
Yeah, Rosa was the one that was following, right? And Nautibolt and V2 are going side by side as well.
Yeah.
Down the hill at turn 4.
Yeah, but nice and clean.
Yeah, the rain's coming down a bit more now. We're going to see, we have to keep an eye on Gordillo. Usually he's the one that pulls out the best time in pit stop, isn't he, Gordillo? And it looks like into the pits. Top 2 in.
Top 2 are in, but Nutterboat and
P3.
V2 are staying out. Oh, this is going to be interesting. The rain is getting very heavy now. I was on board for V2 coming through the final sector, and he wasn't on the full power on the accelerator. So he's already balancing the throttle, trying not to spin up those tyres. Everyone else is staying out.
But what I will say, yeah, Finexi and there was somebody else in the pits in the back. Was that Mikey?
Winther and Gordillo and Mikey, yes.
Yep. So, looks like them guys. Finexi is risking this. Yeah, that's. Oh, look at that. Cheers, Golf, on Twitch.
Yes, well, thank you for the subscription. I haven't really worked out what we're doing these days, but I think there was some emotes. I think. It should be.
Treat yourself to an emote.
Yeah, there's some emotes. With a spinning car, yellow flag.
We might be seeing a yellow flag in a minute.
Yeah.
As just on board with Finex's front wing, and the rear end of that car looks absolutely atrocious. And we're seeing V2 in. Nautibolt stays out. How much time is he losing to Winther and Gordillo? What is the gap? Because it looks like the Gordillo is on an absolute charge.
Yeah, Lance is in the pit. I don't know, is it wet enough for Winters?
I'd say so, yeah. Things are only going to get worse. But Rosa on them hard tyres, I mean, if he can stick it out, there's no requirement to pit anymore, is there? Always struggling to get the power down, the rear end just would not go.
Yeah. There's only 7 laps. But oh no, yeah, he needs to pit. It's clear now that the wet track is affecting braking lengths. What's the official term for that? It's just pushing the next along.
Yeah, the braking distance that you need. Oh, it is all out of shapes. Whoa, that's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, the braking length distance is definitely. They're even coming into the pits, and Rosa cannot. Well, it seems like he's glitching all over the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's a little bit of desync going on there.
Yeah. Now, to note though, Gordillo and Winther have just cleared them.
Yes.
These guys are
quite on margin.
Yeah, these guys are very close on track, and they've just jumped them.
Yeah.
So the race for P3 now is Nautibolt exits the pits.
It's V2
Correct.
That's going to be the big one. Does he get past Finexi? Yes, he does. So V2 up into 4th. But that's still quite a big gap.
Yeah, the leaders have pulled out a 6-second lead over Nautibolt, and another 6 second. Oh, was off the track there, Mikey.
As Finexi does get past Harrison. And now, is Rosa still lagging here? He's desyncing a lot.
Yep.
Which is unfortunate.
It is indeed. Do we have anybody currently on track that is on a set of slick tyres? No.
Everyone is on inters.
And why is it saying Gordillo and Winther have pit twice? Oh, no, lap 2, sorry, my bad. Everybody's pit once. Apart from Sam and Joe, Nick Furyman and Cody been in the pits twice. Biggest winners at the moment.
Oh, there we go. DRS disabled.
Yeah, you see, that used to be the key, didn't it? Not anymore.
No real big winners, is there? It's mostly Rosa who's lost 5 places.
I can't read. I'm too tired to read. What was I meant to be reading? Was I reading anything?
The positions gained and lost.
Oh, no. I was just looking at it going, I don't really think anybody's made any ground. We've had a big loser. Yeah. The biggest loser with Rosa down 5 places. But no, I wasn't generally just looking at it in amazement that people have just stayed where they are.
Yeah.
Just on board with Rosa, who's looking. I mean, disappointment of puts it on pole and then really struggled. Yellow flags.
That is Rob and Nick Furyman having toe-to-toe with each other as they head down the hill into turn 4.
Side by side in the moist track. Are we going to see who's later on the brakes? Rob up the inside has the better line, but Nick Furyman. Oh, we're going on the gravel.
Yeah, that was ambitious trying to go around the outside there. We've seen that with Hamilton and Albon.
Rosa picking up 3 seconds.
Oh, he's going to be kicking himself for that because he's just really got back into this fight too. Finexi.
Unnecessary, and Rosa's really struggling with the desync. Didn't we see also the Lando Norris and Perez get penalised, didn't they?
Yeah, it's a tricky corner, and I think if you're on the outside, just let the driver go, slot back in behind.
We have found a button of Yuki's, by the way.
Well,
yeah. Look at the last message.
Yeah,
we found a hatred for the word.
Yes.
Moist.
No, I don't like it either. AJ, please. Oh, Lance, Sammy Joe fighting it out as well at turn 4, 5 and 6. Oh, Lance trying to send it down the inside again. That's unsettled Sammy. I don't think it's getting any heavier with the rain. Oh, was Lance big?
I don't know. It looks to me like it's very, very, very wet on track.
Yeah.
Like, I'm looking at the graphics are even struggling to keep up with the rain spray.
Is it too wet for painters?
It looks very wet.
It's too late to pit for full wets now. Like, you'd just be losing so much ground.
I don't think I've ever seen not the level of detail, but the leveling confusion that the game has over the track and how it's reacting with the tyres.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're getting what appears to be like lots of standing water in the air, if that makes any sense.
No, not really. No, I don't think I'm getting any of that.
What?
No, just cloud stuff. Cloud.
Imagine if the leaders crash. Nick Furyman and Rob, they're still going side by side.
Yeah, they're having a nice little fight, but the leaders are too far apart now. Unfortunately, that 3-way car crash kind of put a dampener on that one.
Another 3 seconds.
Yeah.
And Golf appreciates the word yellow flags.
Yellow flag. I think that's Mikey just letting drivers through.
Respectful though.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that word.
No, I just don't like it.
Why?
I don't know. It's just one of those words. I think we all have words where we don't like.
It just lost to me. Winter's really struggling to get that car stopped.
Seems to have a lot more grip in the wet than winter. Then we don't know what assist people are using.
What else would you describe a cake? Exactly. Apart from dry, it's got to be something else, hasn't it?
Soggy.
Soggy? No. 2 laps to go, by the way.
2 laps to go. Very short race.
It is.
Yeah, as Cody picks up another 3-second time penalty.
He does.
And Finexi catching V2. But he
And
hasn't.
Rosa has picked up another 3-second, which is, I'll tell you now, Harrison.
Harrison and Lance could be within a shot here if they keep the pace up.
I think Lance is just outside of it
Yeah.
by quite a margin, but yeah, Harrison's definitely picking up a place there. What's Gordino? Gordino is even struggling to get the car stopped down the hill. And even getting it going. Is it getting very, very, very wet out on track?
Seems to be. Oh, that was so close.
Benexi and V2,
almost
yeah.
Into the back of V2. That should give V2 a little bit of breathing room now.
Very wet on track.
Only one lap left for him.
As I'm not allowed to use the words, I have to choose wet.
Yep.
I still think that's as bad.
The new rain effects that they put in this year look quite nice.
I think there's just a lot of shadowing though, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's just the spray coming off the front wheels and everything, it looks nice.
I think that'll be better as you are playing than it does in broadcast, slightly.
Yeah.
Because in broadcast it just looks like a lot like somebody's just poured fog over them.
Yeah.
But how else do you mimic spray? That's exactly what it is, isn't it? Damp?
Well, it is. Yeah.
Damp. This is why F1 is trying to prevent this in real life. No. You can't always like race in the dry. I mean, the world just doesn't go every weekend that F1's on, it's going to be dry. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah, like you don't mind it like this. It's not super wet or anything. It's when it gets extreme, when the cars are, like aquaplaning off the track and stuff.
Yeah,
but this is more than
Suzuka.
raceable. This is fine.
Suzuka has been had terrible rain race, isn't it? Anyway, last couple of corners
for Gordino as he comes across the line.
Is he going to make it a triple header?
Yeah,
I think he does.
He's won the race. Went for second.
Went through a notable pick up the last podium players. 9 seconds behind them. V2 and Finexi are going to go side by side into the last corner. Who's going to get that?
Oh, V2.
Wow. V2.
Solid effort.
Yep, good effort.
Rosa picking up penalties though. Does he keep sixth?
Does not.
No, he does. He does.
Oh, he does. Finexi, Sam and Joe with his penalties drops down. So yeah, Rosa must have put out a couple of solid laps in the end.
Yeah. Nick Fury, man.
Last one.
Coming home for the final point. And bring it home in 10th place. Rob picking up a penalty. So that'll be him 11th. And then young Cody.
Good effort from Cody on his return.
Yeah. Will he keep 12th? Yeah, he should. Paul Ballar's 14 seconds behind. And Mikey's going to finish ahead of him.
That's nasty, isn't it?
Mikey in 15th. Paul Ballar, final car over the line. In 13th.
Congratulations to everybody that finished that. Don't forget, driver of the day. Who wants the driver of the day? Yuki, give me a good V2. Oh, we're getting this driver of the day, V2. I don't think that's a bad shout, really. We lost a ninja?
No, I thought you were just talking to chat. Sorry.
No, my driver of the day, I'm going to pick driver of the day this week because I'm not racing, so I'm allowed to. I'm going to go with Notable because I think the performance to get himself up into P3 and that 7-way battle that we had at the start of the race was fantastic. So, yeah. Notable. It's driver of the day.
Yeah, so we need Gordy. Winter.
You see, Yuki, me and you, great minds think alike, don't they?
What is Noterboat's Discord name?
Oh, I don't know. You're asking me the worst question ever.
Don't actually know who that is.
Is he not noted about in chat?
Boat. Podium, please.
We'll just wait for the top three guys.
Yeah.
His name's Notable, isn't it?
I don't actually know what it is.
I can find out for you if you like.
Oh no, I was just asking them to jump out of the podium, see if they're actually, coming.
Okay. Well, I have to say, what an absolutely fantastic race that was. I enjoyed watching that. I really did. It's a shame that I wasn't racing it, but then again, it's probably for a good reason why I wasn't racing it. Because I think it just would have been absolutely horrific for me. It's Toby, is Notable.
Toby. So no one coming in.
Toby. There you go, he's asked him already. So driver of the day for HL was Winther from P2 for themselves.
Okay. I think that's a solid shot. There's very good racing, very hard racing up at the front. Unfortunately, I think, judging by the Discord text chat there, it was Rosa that caused the incident.
Right.
So
it's nice
but
for
these things
Rosa to
happen.
it's nice for Rosa to just apologise, though, isn't it? That's sometimes all it needs.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
malicious, is it?
No.
Phoenix got a puncture
Oh.
as he entered the pits. That just shows how bad them soft tyres were, yeah. So
Yeah.
lucky not to have done another lap. Whoever had them sauce on took them so far, yeah, that's Finexi, definitely. Are we going to get a podium or not?
I don't think we're going to have a podium tonight, so...
Usually Gordino's the man in the chat.
Yeah, no one's jumped in.
Can we grab maybe V2? A V2 and a Lance?
We can. Let's see.
A Rosa? Can we get a Rosa?
V2, Lance. Can you join podium?
How about a Rosa? Do we get a Rosa? Just anybody would be nice.
Yeah, just want to chat to someone.
Yeah, I mean, as much as I like you, Ninja, I think we deserve to give the guys.
Yeah, there we go. There's V2.
We got a V2. Right. Let's go jump down the chat. V2, welcome to, well, what is the podium chat? I know you wanted to buy yourself a podium, but you didn't get a podium, but we'll come and speak to you anyway. How was that?
Well, I had a really fun race. I don't know where that pace came from, but I was keeping with the boys in front with DRS. I was having a lot of trouble adjusting through the corners because we have heavy braking zones on this track. So I bumped, I think it's Noterboat, his nickname. I bumped him twice, but it wasn't on purpose. I was lifting and braking early, but it was a train of cars and they were probably all doing the same, so I should have just braked earlier. But aside from that, I really had a lot of fun. It's a shame that when I did the overtake for P3 that I had my car just started sliding and I started thinking, oh no, that's another spin from V2. But I managed to hold the car and crawl back to P4, I guess. And unfortunately, I got wing damage from that incident between Rosa and Noterbrot. And when I went for my pit stop, I had to change wings, and unfortunately, I also forgot to adjust the front wing downforce. So by the end of the race, it was a race to defend P4 because Venexi was gaining a lot of me through corners because of that. But yeah, I enjoyed the race. It was a pretty fun race.
So we know that your total dominance in GT7 is far beyond. Is this a sign of things to come in F1? Because you've been putting in a lot of effort in GT, and the effort over the seasons in F1 has come on leaps and bounds. Is this signs of things to come?
I'm gonna give the F1 answer, and I don't know. I honestly don't know. It definitely has been a little bit better the last few races. At least I haven't been taken out. That's a plus. That's a very good positive thing. But I don't know. It's just the game is just weird for me because in comparison to Gran Turismo, it's just way faster and every little thing counts. So it's hard to be consistent in this game and be fast on top of that. So I kudos to the guys that always finish up front, because those guys, I mean, they're aliens. They're complete aliens to be able to be that consistent and always that fast and always qualifying up front. Because at the moment I'm not there.
All I can say is congratulations. It was fun watching the six of you battle out, and your scary moment was caught on stream. So congratulations on race to the line with Finexi. It's brilliant. We'll go to the winner, Gordinho. I mean, is this triple now? Are we taking three out of three so far? I think you've only missed one podium, I believe. Am I right in saying that?
I think I got a podium in Canada, but lost on penalties. I think. I'm not sure.
But you are definitely leading the way as it goes to this championship. You're the man that everybody's after. However, couldn't catch you. Qualifying, so close. The top three of you within a tenth. How was that? Because from turn one to the end of the race, that looked scary.
It did, yeah. I think I got a pretty good first lap in, so I couldn't really improve it quite a lot. But the last lap, I was actually up half a tenth, I think, and I got over the line and invalidated it. But when I looked back on the times, I wouldn't get it anyway, so I would have been P2 anyway if I finished that. So yeah,
and
good lap from Rosa there, honestly.
Just going back to how close and tight it was, this track is renowned for track limits. You obviously kept it within the track limits. How difficult is it to keep it? And especially, we saw you in the last couple of laps struggling to get the car stopped. Was it that bad?
It was honestly really bad, especially when the rain came in. With the dry tires, it wasn't honestly that much difficult. But when the rain came in, oh god, the last turn, it was hectic every lap.
Well, congratulations on taking yet another win. It's brilliant to see you there. Right, I'm just going to go and talk to Rosa. He's the next one I'm going to pick on because I can, because I have this amount of people in front of me. It's great. Rosa, what a pole lap is what I can say. Are you disappointed that you didn't reflect that in the race? Your strategy looked solid with the hard tyres, waiting for that rain. Are you disappointed?
Yeah, no. I'm doing this thing at the minute where I just rock up and just see how it goes. So to get pole for starters against obviously some of these aliens that have joined this season is incredible. Obviously Austria is a very tight track, so even if you get pole, it's I think probably the top 8 to 10 could probably be fighting for podiums and wins at Red Bull. So the Red Bull Ring. The race itself, the hards, I didn't even mean to choose. I was looking at my phone, drinking my tea, and then I saw formation lap pop up. So again, big dub for that. Well done, Ethan. But surprisingly good pace. I just lacked that inconsistency from obviously not playing the game enough. And yeah, it caught me out a few times in some braking spots on the last a few laps before I touched the back of Toby. I was checking the weather because I was quite happy because I wasn't pushing and I was just chilling. And yeah, just I kind of just saw him. I was like, no. So I am very sorry for Toby, and I think I collected a bit of V2 in that as well. Which again, they were both fighting for the podium, potentially for the win. So my bad, big time. But yeah, other than that, I really enjoyed the race though. On the hards, it was a lot better than I thought.
What I can say is it's really nice to have somebody that's actually holding the hands up. Apologies, and saying sorry, because sometimes that's really all it takes. We don't mean to be go out and gun for anybody, so it's really nice to hear that. And honestly, I enjoy it when you're on track. You're an exciting driver, and I think again, life gets in the way of things, but it's really, really nice to see you coming back every week because we had that lull where we didn't have you, but it's really nice. So welcome back more frequently, if that makes sense. It's nice to have you back.
Thank you.
Finexi, How close was that at the end?
I mean, yeah, they're really, really close. I felt one more lap and I could have gotten him, but it was a bit annoying. But it was a good battle in the end.
Were you expecting to use them soft tyres to the rain came? Were you expecting the rain to be a bit earlier? I know that you don't have much like for this track, just like Ninja does, but
Yeah.
Was it difficult?
Yeah, honestly, I went softs because I thought I could box and I could get the gap to box like somewhat, nicely, but then I just couldn't, and I went 19 laps on them. I got a puncture as I was entering the pits. It wasn't great. But,
yeah, it seemed to be like you had a bit of a masterclass, and then it all started like slowly slipping away.
Yeah, the softs were dead after lap 3, and at that point I was like, "Oh, this is not good." And yeah, it wasn't.
And with how far you are away in the championship, are you looking to make a bit more of a push now as we hit the midpoint of the season?
I mean, honestly, I think because I've missed 2 races now, I think I'm going to focus more on other leagues at the moment. But I'm gonna keep this league. I'm still gonna be here. I'm still gonna compete. But like, I'm not gonna put my all into the tracks we do here. But definitely, I would want to win before this end of the season. Gordon Host, he's just too quick at the moment for me. But I want to work to get there, and I want to win this season at least once.
Brilliant. That's absolutely fantastic to hear. And unfortunately, you didn't get a V2 at the line, but fantastic racing nonetheless. Ninja, I'll let you take your fellow Irishman for a quick interview because I feel like you've just been sat there really quietly.
Oh, I'm happy enough listening to you talk away there, AJ. But yeah, Lance, how was your race?
It was decent. I mean, if I didn't get cold feet in the strategy before the race, with going from the mediums to the hards, I probably would have been higher up. But I got cold feet, switched to the hards, and then struggled with grip for a while. They started to get to me once the stint got on, and I got past. I think it was Cody and Nick, and then nailed the swap, but at that point I was miles away from the pack, grip wasn't there in them.
The hard's just too slow at the start. We did notice it with Raza as well, that he was holding on to the back of the pack, but it's like there was a stint from like lap 2 to lap 6 where it was just he was nowhere.
Yeah,
mediums just couldn't. Yeah,
absolutely. Mediums would have been optimal. They lasted. They just the hards. I was slipping in and out of corners. It wasn't great. I don't know. They weren't great here, and I had a lone down force setup, which didn't really help me either.
Yeah. Did you plan at the start of the race then to hold out for the rain?
Yeah, that was always the plan.
That was the plan. Yeah.
If I was originally going for the mediums and hoping they would hold, but I just got cold feet because I've been struggling with tire wear in this game.
Well, it's another race finish, so take it. That silver lining at least.
Exactly. I reached the finish line, not a barrier, which was.
Yeah,
it is definitely a good thing for this season. So did struggle with pace, but look, we will try and kind of improve it as the season goes on. We'll see.
Yeah, that's all you can do.
Exactly.
There's one other person we could talk to. I noticed Cody sitting down here. Should we bring Cody up?
Can do. Well, if anybody has anything pressing to do, then you are more than welcome. Thank you very much to the 5 of you that have been interviewed. It's nice to actually speak to more than the top 3. So if any of you guys have to drop, then thank you very much for joining us, and we'll see you all next week. And you can bring Cody in, if you'd like.
Cheers, guys.
Cody, are you here? Is Cody here? Cody, hello? No, Cody's not here.
Hello?
Wait, he is. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Well, we've seen you sitting down there. We just thought we'd bring you up and see how you got on with the race. We're still live, by the way. So.
Yeah. Just settling back in.
Yeah.
Back used to it.
Is this your first race of the season?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like 11 months or something.
Yeah. We noticed that you had a bit of a overtake on your dad, or your
I
dad
did.
overtook you, or whatever way it was.
I overtook him off the start.
Yeah, was it clean racing between you both? We didn't see it on stream.
Yeah, it was clean racing.
Yeah, I just got the tail end of it. I think it was down at turn 4, down the inside. You had an enjoyable race anyway for coming back.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
That's good.
Obviously, could have gone better, but taking everything.
Well, that's it. Hopefully, we can get you some more races before the end of the season. And
Yeah.
as Lance was saying there, just working on improving things. You can only go up. So
Yeah.
I don't think there's any need to sound so gloomy, Cody. I think for a return, I think it was a good return. To be fair, 11 months of racing, you've been busy with your schoolwork and life and growing up. But as returns go, I think that's really decent. You struggled in qualifying to put in not a decent lap, but your last lap you were down, which is unfortunate. But no, I think your race pace looked really good. So I'd say congratulations on a welcomed return back to Simcade.
Thanks for that.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, you have a good night, guys. Thanks for joining us. And you can see what the new tracks are tomorrow.
Thanks for the coverage. Appreciate it.
All right, guys.
Alright.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Bye bye.
See you soon. I will stay in here because it means that we don't have to move channels.
Yeah.
Well, I think we've bored everybody half to death that's been on both channels. Who I have been interviewing so many people, but I just think it's nice to listen to some people's else's views because there's a lot of action going on track that sometimes we don't always get to see and hear. Like the bump between Rosa and Notabout that we sort of caught the tail end of, but it's nice to hear what they had to say about that.
Yeah, especially with Austria. I nearly said Australia. Austria, because it's such a short track and there's so much going on all over the place.
Yeah.
I think we were lucky in the sense that we had like 5 or 6 drivers all together in that little train for most of the race. I think it'd be a lot more chaotic if there was like 4 or 5 different groups rather than the 3 groups that we had.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And the chat looks very positive apart from the anger from Golf who couldn't even get himself going, which is sad. But
hopefully we'll get them sorted over the weekend and
get
them back racing for that.
Definitely. Well, I guess it's time to sign off from both of our streaming platforms. All I can say is thank you very much to everybody that raced this week. Unfortunately, that is the end of Simcade's racing week this week. We have no ACC on Sunday. So we are back Monday.
Monday for F2. Which everyone is welcome to join. If you have F2, if you have F123, come join us for F2. It's actually a lot of fun.
We are still openly recruiting, so guys, if you do want to join, you still can get involved. If you want to join the Discord, then somebody will post the link. If not, then go to our website, because everything that you need to know about Simcade is on there. Plus, if you're struggling with life, as life is at the moment, then there's lots of help and support links there that you can get involved with there as well. So yeah, thank you very much, everybody, for racing this week. It's been one hectic week of racing, but we start again Monday. The tracks go live tomorrow at some point in the afternoon on Twitter or in Discord, so you can get your votes in on what track you'd like to see and like to race next week for GT7 and F1. So don't forget to check that out. Ninja, thank you very much for joining me, or me joining you.
Always a pleasure.
Which one's which? Did I join you or did you join me?
I think I joined you. I think this is your thing.
No,
it's
not. I'm not a fan of this, really. I'm joking.
I don't really like it.
I don't like it. I'm joking. So as always, thank you very much for being with me through thick and thin of life.
I enjoyed it.
Fun. Indeed. Well, to everybody out there, I guess we'll see you all next week for some more racing at Simcade. See you very soon.
Yeah, enjoy your weekend. Thanks for being here, and thank all the drivers as well for showing up and racing. So catch you all next time.
See you soon.